Welcome to this week's show. I am Jordy Helberg, and we are live and in living color at Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. So where does Debbie's name come in? Well, that's who I'm joined by. This is Debbie of Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. Great to be with you. What a beautiful shop you have.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you can make it today.
Well, I'm curious. I see so many. How did you get involved in this? When did you wake up one day and say, I want to sell dresses to...
Own my own shop, right?
Yeah, own your own shop.
Well, as a child, I was in beauty pageants from 12 to 16.
Okay.
Also a singer. So fashion comes into play with both of those things. And during my music business, I started working at a bridal shop.
Okay.
And I loved it. I loved making people happy,
Yes.
dressing people,
Yes.
knowing what they should wear, and feeling good about it. So I started doing this about 27 years ago.
Really?
Really.
And I can only imagine how much it's grown. I'm curious. You're on Burnside in Gonzales, Louisiana. You had a choice to go anywhere you wanted. Why here?
Actually, I know this is going to sound weird,
No, it's not.
strange,
No.
but God sent me here.
Okay.
I prayed about it. I didn't work at Bridal and was kind of through a little bit with my music business, singing in the bars and going for the record deal and all that stuff. And I just prayed and said, hey, what do you want me to do? I can sing, I can model, I can teach modeling, dance, whatever. And the next morning, Alan told me they were selling a bridal shop in Gonzales. True story. Walked in. The lady told me how much she wanted, and I walked out the door and called Alan and said, I don't know where we're going to get the money, but
This is
God
what I
does.
want to do.
Exactly.
Wow. And
Within a
20
week, I was here.
And 27 years later, you're still here.
Well, 12 years.
12 years?
12 years here.
Okay.
But I worked at other bridal
Gotcha,
shops.
gotcha.
I ran Classic Bride in Baton Rouge for 12 years before. I worked at Bridal Boutique and some other
Okay.
bridal stores before I bought this place myself.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
we're here in Gonzales, Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. So that sounds to me like you cater to just about everything out there, from proms to weddings to pageants to everything.
We have mothers, we have debutante dresses, we have tuxedos, of course, wedding gowns, bridesmaids. We've got a little bit of everything here. So if you're looking for something to wear and the best place to buy it, it's at Debbie's.
Okay. Well, I see something of everything for everyone. I see from the ivory and white to the wedding look to multicolored things all over the place. So it looks like you've got something, truly, something for everyone.
Well, you're here during prom season. We
Okay.
just finished Mardi Gras, and now it's prom
Okay.
season. So, of course, we have a lot of prom dresses.
Yes.
And then after the summer, then homecoming comes around. So then we'll have our homecoming dresses out. But we just finished Mardi Gras. Now it's prom season, plus the bridal, bridesmaids, mothers, the whole shebang.
So in other words, there's never a dull time of the year. There's always something going on all the time.
Always. I even do sorority girls, sorry.
Okay.
White dresses, they have to have them
Right,
during
right,
the year,
right,
and you can't buy those during the year at that certain time, so I keep them all year long. So even sorority girls come and get their white dresses.
I'm very curious because it's such a big inventory. I mean, if you can't find it here, you can't find it anywhere. But I'm wondering how much styles have changed throughout the course of time with these formal affair type of gowns.
I'm glad you asked that because actually it's coming back to old Hollywood, the 60s
Really?
and the 50s. That glam is coming back. So, you know, that's how the fashion industry works. They go through their little turn and then they come back to the beginning, and that's where we're at.
Okay, well, we're going to come right back to Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair, where customer service is number one. And we're going to find out how that all takes place. So sit back, relax. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Debbie. Welcome to Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair.
I work at Debbie's Bridal, and she makes your dreams come true.
Welcome back to Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. Jordy Helberg and Debbie. We touched on a little bit, but I really want to know about the history. Why Gonzalez?
One, because I was lucky. Number two, my mom and dad both were born and raised here.
Okay.
It's Debbie Gautreaux is my maiden name.
Gotcha.
Her maiden name was Anderson.
Okay.
The Gautreaux and the Andersons all live here. My dad was so excited that I opened up a shop here because this is like his family, his hometown. Jordy, at any moment in time, I could be talking to a customer and they're my first, second, third cousin.
Without even knowing it.
Without even knowing it.
That's amazing.
So that's why we're here.
That's terrific.
I love being
Look,
here.
I know that customer service is very, very important to you. People walk through the door, they're like, I need help. What can I do? Before we get to that, let's say someone's getting married, okay? When should they come in here to get this process started?
As soon as possible.
Okay.
What girls don't realize is when they get their ring, then they book their place. The next thing they do is the wedding dress.
Okay.
And they think they have time if it's a year or 2 years away. Here's what I say. 8 months to 12 months in advance, you should order your dress. Hurricanes, oil spills.
Take the pressure off,
snow.
right?
Well, a lot of these things happen. All our stuff comes from overseas.
Okay.
That's the way it is.
Right.
So anything can happen. And another important thing is a girl may think that a wedding dress is too expensive. $1,500 20 years ago was a high amount. It's not very high when you consider everything else you do. The bride's dress really is the most important.
When we talk about bridal dresses, what kind of line do you carry when it comes to that?
I have probably 7 or 8 different lines.
Okay.
Maggie Cetera is one of my main ones. Maury Lee, Mary's. On down the list, you can go to debbiesbridal.net,
Okay.
click on bridal,
Okay.
bridesmaids, mothers, and you will find out each category and each line. It'll take you directly to their website.
What's the most fun for you? Is it the bridal? Is it the Mardi Gras balls? What's the most fun?
The most fun is everything.
Everything.
When I dress someone and I really put my whole heart into it, a girl may say, I don't like that dress, Miss Debbie, and I'm like, try it on. I will never sell a dress that looks ugly on a girl.
Right.
Never, ever. I will say it's ugly, take it off. But the most thing that I enjoy about it is when we're together, we cry, we laugh. They call me back on Monday and say, you were right. It was a winner. And that's the most important thing to me.
And that's part of that customer service that you talk about.
Absolutely.
You get to know them, they get to know you, and you work together to make their event the special event that it should be.
And then they become return
There you
customers.
go. There you go.
I have brides from a long time ago that bring their daughters in and now their granddaughters. So I feel kind of old.
We're open, all right? So let's tell everybody exactly where you are and your store hours and the days of the week that you are open.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6.
Okay.
On Saturdays, 10 to 5.
Okay.
We're on Burnside, close to Airline
All right?
Highway.
Very easy to get to.
Very easy to get to. The website is debbiesbridal.net. We're also on Facebook.
Okay.
Debbie's Bridal. We'd love for you to come and like us on Facebook and give us a review, share your pictures. It's a wonderful thing here.
Well, again, it's a beautiful shop. I can see all the beautiful dresses in multicolored, multi-different styles and everything. But one thing's always for sure here at Debbie's Bridal, a formal affair. Customer service is number one. Cannot thank you enough for letting us come into your place. It's a beautiful place, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much.
Keep making all those ladies happy for their special events.
Debbie makes dreams come true.
We'll be back. Stay with us.